Dmitry Volkov ran an independent insurance agency. He had grown one policy at a time. Auto, home, life. The kind of business where people tell you about their health, their families, everything they're afraid to lose. Like every agency, his site had the usual tools bolted on. Quote form where visitors typed their details, a live chat box, analytics, and a tool that quietly recorded how people moved through the pages. He never once thought about what they were doing. The letter came by email on an ordinary Tuesday, sitting between a renewal notice and a claim. Dear Mr. Volkov, our client visited your website, and before they ever accepted your cookie banner, your site quietly sent their personal information to other companies. The letter called that unlawful wiretapping under a California privacy law. It listed what fired, a quote form that copied what visitors typed, their age, their health, their vehicles, to a third party, a live chat box that shared its messages, advertising pixels that handed it all to Meta and Google before anyone agreed to anything. The damages, it said, are $5,000 per violation. To make it go away, $52,400 within 21 days. Otherwise, a lawsuit. Dmitry did not believe it. It was a standard agency website, nothing fancy. So he ran a scan of his own site, and he watched it happen. The moment his quote page loaded, before a single visitor clicked accept, 14 trackers fired. And one of them was recording every keystroke on his quote form. People typing their date of birth, their medical conditions, their driving history, and a script quietly copying all of it to a stranger server. He sat back cold. His whole business was built on protecting people from the worst day of their lives. And his own website had been handing their most private details to companies he had never heard of every day before anyone said yes. The attorney he called was honest with him. This kind of letter does not have to win in court. Judges do not even agree these cases hold up. It only has to cost more to fight than to pay. That is the whole machine. They go out by the thousands because settling is cheaper than defending. $52,400. That was a year of commissions he had counted on. It was the difference between hiring help and doing it all himself again. It was a punch straight to the gut. But sitting there, Dmitry realized the panic had a cure. He could see exactly what his site sent and when, the very thing they had scanned. He did not have to guess. He could walk into this knowing what was actually true. Dmitry had spent his whole career being the person people called when everything went wrong. And the thing that nearly undid him was invisible, running quietly on his own website every single day. Right up until the moment he finally looked. Don't let this be your story. Forensic Consent. See what your site sends before consent for free at ForensicConsent.com. Check the description for more information.